Xin chào, what's up everybody? Alright, it's a little late here in good old Fort Myers Beach. It's just me and my mom now. My brother, his kids went back today. My sister and her boyfriend went back yesterday. But my mom's doing good. Everything's going good on that front. Like I said, I'm going to stick around at least a few more weeks. Whatever she needs to go do, doctors, all these things. Anything she needs help with. She's got a dog that I showed you that weighs like 7 million pounds. And she's got another regular dog. So yeah, me and my mom are just gonna hang out. We're gonna really get to know each other again since it's been a while since I've been back. She just gave me a look. She's right in front of me. So yeah, people have been asking me like my impressions of American people versus Vietnamese people. And I gotta say America's pretty good. Besides for the inflation thing, you know, everybody's pretty nice. We've been going to restaurants and out and stuff, and everybody's been pretty nice. I haven't had any problems. No one's been rude. Had a few bad meals, but nothing crazy. Like I've been talking about in the past few videos, inflation is absolutely insane. You know, going to the grocery store, even if you buy like 10 things, it's $100. Going out to dinner, even if it's a couple people, it's like $100. There is nowhere to go cheap. I start back up on my diet tomorrow and all the stuff we're gonna do. We are gonna do the mukbangs I talked about, but they're gonna be spread out between the next few weeks. We're gonna shoot different content, of course. Tomorrow night's Friday, so we're probably gonna do a live stream in the morning, which is like 10 hours from now. Then we'll do another live stream at night. I do believe I'm gonna go to a few of the bars here tomorrow night and check them out. Hopefully we'll be able to live stream there, get some good content. Also probably shoot a regular video for the channel. There seems to be a pretty lively nightlife here on Estero Island in Venice or Fort Myers Beach. Bunch of bars right down the way here, so we'll check them out. We'll give them a go. As far as content goes, I want to go to Key West, but like I was just looking at the hotels. They're completely no joke. They're like cheapest hotel I found was like $180 a night. So I think maybe we'll go for one night if we have some good live streams. I'm not too sure. Yeah, if we can get some decent amount of money, for sure. I'm definitely gonna be back probably by like July 1st because we've got to go to Singapore on the 6th. So the Singapore trip I plan on going to. We got all the hotel moved there that you guys paid for. The flight I was not able to get a refund on, even though I showed them proof my mom was in the ICU with a letter, and they didn't care. So just be knowing that Bamboo Airlines is not going to refund anything if you do make if you have some kind of family emergency, which I was a bit surprised about. Even the company I used to book it through, they tried and they couldn't do anything either. So yeah, as far as like America goes and people, you know, not much has changed. People are pretty nice. I don't know if it's because we're in Fort Myers Beach. It could be significantly different if we were in LA. You know, LA didn't have the greatest of vibe. My sister still lives in LA and she seems pretty happy there, her and her boyfriend. So people are asking me if I'm gonna go to LA this trip. Probably not. People are asking me if I'm gonna fly direct back. Probably not. It's very expensive to fly that direct trip from SFO to Vietnam. It would cost me money to just get the SFO and then FSO direct. You know, I don't really need to. We're probably going to do the exact reverse flight, like literally the same flight we did here, which you already saw in the first video. We're probably just going to reverse that back and do the same thing back because that's kind of affordable. You know, in all, it's probably going to cost me about $3,000 just in flights to come here. And it is what it is. I'm glad that I came. You know, as I talked about, I hadn't seen my brother in a long time. Not because we have any problems. It's just, you know, my life's busy, his life's busy, and, you know, me and my brother aren't like the tightest of people in the world. Sure, it was great to see him, great to hang out, but like neither of us held any grudge or anything. So my sister I see and talk to all the time, so it wasn't a big deal. And my mom I hadn't seen for about 5 years? When did you and June come to California? 5 years ago, right? I think about 5 or 6 years ago. No, it couldn't have only been 5 years ago because I had Bubs. I've only had Bubs 5 years. So about 5 years ago, my mom came and saw me in California, me and my sister. So all that's been going really good. As far as content goes, we're going to do the mukbangs. We're going to try to go to Key West. I'm going to do a couple more walking vlogs here. I'm kind of needing your guys' input on what you want to see here. It's not as easy for me to make content here. I am going to do a Vietnam news update video tomorrow. And of course I miss Vietnam. I miss my wife. You know, I miss our apartment. It is what it is though. It's probably going to be a really long time before I would be able to come back and see family because, you know, unless I become some kind of rich guy, those flights are super expensive. Hopefully my mom will come to Vietnam sooner than later. So that would be a good way to see the family again. My brother's kids are too small to still come travel. I think they're a couple years out before they can do international travel, but I could probably talk them into coming to Vietnam as well. As far as like the big differences of Vietnam and from where I'm at in Florida, I know they're like impossible to compare, but I'm going to compare them, is the price difference is just massive. Like the amount of money we spent in the past 2 or 3 days just on food and going out would last me 2 or 3 months in Vietnam. So like things have just gotten really expensive here. You know, gas is crazy expensive. Groceries are crazy expensive. I had to just get a cell phone plan because we want to go do the live stream. So I got the Google Fi, and that's even expensive. That's like $25 a day, 2 gigabytes a day. And I don't think that I'll be able to stay within that plan when we stream because usually a 3 or 4 hour stream's like 5 gigabytes. So I'll probably be going over that plan, but it was nice to see that there was an option to sign up for a cheaper package. Shout out to the subscriber that recommended I get the Google Fi package. They're sending a SIM card, all that stuff. You know, as far as the big thing with inflation goes and the big impressions on people-wise difference is, you know, there's no difference on people. People in America are super nice. It's a super friendly country. It's definitely a place where dreams can come true. It's why you see a lot of people reverse back. There's a lot of Vietnamese that want to bring their family here or send their kids here to college because it's a land of great opportunity. But it's not a land of cheap opportunity anymore. You'd have to go somewhere really not pivotal on any kind of map altogether. You know, as I talked about in the last video, Fort Myers Beach used to be relatively cheap. When I was here 7 years ago when my best friend died from a motorcycle accident, you know, these houses around where my parents are at, they were like $650 to $1 million for a nice one. Now they're like $1 million to $4 million, $3 million. Like I was saying, like to rent an apartment here, it's $2,000, which is insane. You're creeping up on like, you know, LA prices. You can get an apartment nearly for that in Koreatown or even on the interior of the west side. So it's a bit crazy to me to see how crazy inflation is getting. And as you know, if you're following the stock market, you know, stocks are down. Cryptocurrency's way down. I think as of right now, Bitcoin's hovering around 20,000. You know, people are saying sell, get out. I wouldn't recommend that you really sell. Not that I'm a financial advisor, but we've been through these things before. Do I think a recession's coming? I have no idea. It's very possible. I don't think anyone can really for sure predict that there's a recession going to come, but all signs are indicating that way. Go ahead, cough it out, Mom. You don't have to cover your mouth. It's okay. So my mom's still recovering because pulmonary embolism, you know, she's out of breath a lot, coughs a little bit. She's getting way better day by day, so we're happy to see that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that we would see a recession in Vietnam. I think we already had kind of a mild one during COVID, and things are really taking off in Vietnam. If you've gone to Vietnam now, you'll see it's just, especially Saigon and Hanoi, it's super busy. So I'm looking for ideas from you guys on content you want to see. We're still planning the Key West trip. We're still going to do a bunch of mukbangs of fast food here. We're going to do mukbangs of seafood restaurants here. You know, we're going to do a couple more walking vlogs. There's really no bad area of Estero Island to go show you. But I'm keen tomorrow to go film in the drinking area and kind of see what that's like. Meet the locals, have conversations. Hopefully some of them are cool enough to be on film. It's a much different kind of animal than what it is in Vietnam and other places in the world, so I'll of course have to ask for permission ahead of time. I don't want to have any Karens or Chad situations here. It's definitely a pro-Republican state that we're in, which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't float either direction, so whatever makes the people happy here. The one thing I really noticed that was really disconcerting was every commercial on the TV is about a cancer medicine or a high blood pressure medicine or a diabetes medicine, or some kind of insurance. There wasn't really too many positive advertisements on anything. Like literally every other commercial was about some kind of illness from being overweight or having some kind of cancer in America, which I found to be a bit disconcerting. My mom's watching Dune right now. Fantastic movie. If you've tried to watch Dune, you didn't like it, you just gotta keep trying to rewatch it and you'll get through it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just take this time to catch up with my mother, catch up on American standards, continue to make vlogs every day. We're going to get back to 2-a-days pretty quick here, you know. Again, like I said, we're going to do a news update for Vietnam. Yeah, I'm sitting in the dark right now, but, you know, we're chilling right now. I think the quality's good enough for what we're trying to do. But as far as, like, the people versus America and versus Vietnam, they're both super nice. They're both super great. Not much difference there. The only real differences we're seeing is America is just crazy expensive. People keep asking me if I would move back. I would not move back unless I had $1 million+ a year career, which clearly we're not anywhere close to that right now. Maybe in the sometime future, but you know, my heart lies in Vietnam. My family, my other family's there. You know, my wife likes to be there. There's no plans for us to come here. What I would like to have happen is we come here like every year or every 8 months and stay down here with my mom for like a month or so. So my wife can get to know my family, because it's not as easy for my mom to get over to Vietnam. You know, she's older and all the conditions she has, and same with my grandma and all that. My brother's got little kids. The only person that could really come to Vietnam is my sister, and that probably won't happen either. I think she wants to go to other places. I think even my mom wants to go to other countries before she comes to Vietnam. I think she's got like Portugal or something on her radar for next year when she gets much healthier. So yeah, I have nothing but positive things to say about America, and I have nothing but positive things to say about Vietnam. I think they're both great places. If you can afford to live in America and have a great lifestyle, then more power to you. For me, my lifestyle is much more affordable in Vietnam. The people are just as good. You know, as you know from my channel, I have a great time in Vietnam. But I will have a great time here in Fort Myers Beach as I'm here for the next few weeks. I'm going to make the best out of everything I have. I'm with family. Everything's going great. My mom's feeling better per day. Thank you guys for all the support. As I said, if you want to talk and chat, tomorrow we're going to do live streams, probably 2 of them. I don't know if we'll have a video out tomorrow. This video is going to come out now, but if you want to hang out and chat, set your bell to all, hit that subscribe button. We're definitely going to do 2 live streams. I'm going to do one from here in the morning, and then I'll probably do one when we go out. So as I said, if you have any ideas for videos here, if you have any questions, comments, drop them. If you want to sign up for the Patreon, Patreon has early access. I'm also shooting a Patreons only podcast on Saturday. So I'm going to do a 1-hour Patreon only podcast on Saturday that's available for the Patrons only. If you want to rewatch the live streams, you have to join the Patreon, and that's at a tier of $11 per month to re-see live streams. All live streams get deleted on the YouTube channel right after they're done. So I thank you guys for your time. I hope you're enjoying this series. Thank you for all the best wishes to my mother and family. You guys are truly awesome. We'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace out.